YouTube, what it do, loved ones? You know the motto. If you can, after the story, go over there, hit me with a like, which is a thumbs up, and that'll let me know I'm kicking my stuff. This right here, homie, at the beginning of my YouTube thing, homie, when I first started kind of like platforming, I had mentioned the homie itty bitty P.I.P from 30Ruz, homie. And I said I had a story with the homeboy. So I was talking to my peoples today, and we was talking about Playboy Crips. And that shit struck me, homie. And I said, homie, fuck it, this the perfect time to tell the story about me and the homie itty bitty from 30Ruz P.I.P. our encounter with like a West LA Crip, possibly out the Playboy Crips. And this is how I kind of didn't really like them dudes in my youthful age, homie, until I got older and maturitized on this gang stuff, homie. So anyway, what first drew me to the Playboys and not liking them is early 90s juvenile hall gelling, homie. Central Juvenile Hall at this time, to be exact, homie. And I'm young at this time, homie, just like my first go around to these places, homie. So when you on the street banging and hooraying, that's a total different thing, homie. It's when you get behind them walls and gotta push that same line, homie. Or dudes want to push a line on you, homie. It's a whole different thing, pedigree, homie. So anyway, like I said, I'm kind of new to the juvenile hall gelling system, and my hood name may be new or unheard of to a lot of Crips, you know, as well as a lot of Crip hoods. It's new to us when I was hearing about different hoods and Crip hoods. Like, damn, homie, that's a hood, that's a hood. So this particular day, homie, we juvenile hall gelling, homie, and school had just ended. So everybody come out, you know, we going back to our thing. I think we sitting down on line movement or something. And I remember a nigga from Playboy, homie. He sitting down, you know, he kind of got a brown skinned, little size on him. It seemed like Playboy Crip tatted on him and everything. And he laughing with other Crips and hitting niggas up and shit. And so he spin off and look at me and hit me up. Hey, homie, where you from? I'm like, homie, I'm from Inglewood neighborhood, Piru. He laughed. Hey, homie, never heard of him, homie, and turn around, finish laughing with some more Crips. So I'm like, homie, what's up with this nigga? I'm feeling, you know, I'm young. I'm like, is this nigga dissing or what? You know, but that's how it was. You know, a lot of us haven't heard about each other turfs like that, homie. So another Crip dude that was, you know, took a liking to me and shit, he say, hey, Half, check this out. I said, what's up? He say, homie, sometime, you know, when dudes like never heard of them and you want to put some extras back on it, you be Pacific and let them know, hey, homie, check this out. We over by such and such, this and that and this. This how the other Rip tell me how to present myself in them type of situations, homie. So I runs with that, homie. But I'm never liking this dude from Playboy for how he never heard of the hood like that, homie. You know? So anyway, homie, to spin to another movement inside the juvenile hall gelling system. So one day, I'm go to a unit, fresh in again, go to a unit, and this time I don't get no bed in the actual unit that they send me to. I gotta go somewhere else to sleep, homie. So like I said, homie, when you young and when you was banging, we was going back to juvenile hall back to back, homie, hanging out with straps, work and shit. We was going to juvenile hall back to back. So like I said, from the first time a dude from Playboy saying he never heard of us, I get out from there and now I'm back again. So like I say, the unit they send me to, they don't got no room there, homie. So they send me somewhere else to sleep, which lands me over there with the homie itty bitty from 30Ruz, homie. So like I said, we so used to being on the street, rushing Rips, doing our thing a different way, along with other Rips used to being on the street, rushing homies and banging a certain type of way. So now inside these jailings institutions, a lot of this gangbanging stuff is still new, homie. Like rushing each other inside of a jailhouse. Some of that stuff is new with homies. You know, double teaming dudes and dudes double teaming homies. It's still kind of fresh to us. So anyway, homie, when I fall into the unit and get up in there with Itty Bitty from 30Ruz, homie, we introduce ourselves to one another. You know what I'm saying? We kind of like already like knew each other, but we really lock P's and really re-illustrate our P-funk with one another, homie. And at these times, homie, juvenile gelling, and homies that was in YA, we kind of had a thing to where if homies got down with rips or rips got down with homies or shit really wasn't how it was supposed to be or you wasn't comfortable with things, dudes would get out from both sides and go try to put in work on whoever felt like they got punked a nigga or the fade one properly. We'd get out and try to hit each other hoods to put in work. We'll pump it up. Yeah, blood on everything. Nigga, wooty whoop. Nigga, I go hit you. Nigga, wooty whoop whoop. And they'll be like, yeah, we'll come hit y'all niggas and wooty wooty whoop. This what dudes was doing. So anyway, to dive into the story more, I get over there with Itty Bitty. So now, as I'm over there, they got, I guess, the porters or whatever. They clean the room. They give out a broom and a mop to sweep the rooms out. So anyway, Rip Fool come down from West LA, and I think he yelled like Playboy to us. So he come down, and as he got, you know, rooms open with people mopping and all that, he hit me and the homie up like, hey, homie, where y'all from? So me and the homie together, we like, nigga, this Bloods, nigga, this Bloods. We everything. And so he, nigga, this Playboy, I think. He say something like that. We like, nigga, what? So he give up something, and he diss. So he like, nigga, I'm gonna be in there and fuck you niggas up. So we like, nigga, so now we on one, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the Rips or nothing, but we giving up EK and everything on this nigga. We not really thinking it's gonna go there, but it possibly, if it do, the homie like, fuck it. He more kind of, Itty Bitty would have more season to himself. I could see the dark skin homie short, kind of like a smile. He like, nigga, check this out. I'm like, what's up? He like, I'm gonna go high, you go low. That's what the homie said he was gonna take. He said, cause I kind of got squabbles. Itty Bitty kind of had squabbles. So he was like, nigga, I'm gonna go high, you kind of like go low on the nigga. So I like, listen, this was my first time like rushing the Rip. So I'm listening to a homie that's firm on what he's saying we gonna do, homie. So now it get to us, homie. So now the Rip Fool, when our door get open, and staff bail off, because Fool had juice. You called it juice when you can kind of regulate through the floor. Staff ain't really tripping. He exercising this juice, homie. So when our door come open, he got that little mop barrel. He shoves it at the homie like a attack move for the homie legs, homie. So Itty Bitty try to jump up over the mop thing and try to get off. Bam, bam. Rip Fool spin and try to give Itty Bitty like 2 or 3. I'm on the side. Fool, before I could even just dive in, Rip Fool spin on me and try to get me 2. We small niggas. I'm up here trying to get off back. And Fool wind up bagging up out Itty Bitty, I think, get off. And Fool wind up like backpedaling back. Start laughing and shit like, nigga, these just down little B-dog niggas right there. So I don't even think we fuck with the mob. I think Itty Bitty told that nigga, take the mop, take the broom, nigga, we don't want nothing. I think Itty Bitty wound up mopping up the room and shit with the water that splashed and shit. And we stayed there just posted, homie, drilling and going, talking that P-Funk blood shit, homie. But 89 on up, G stuff, not G stuff. And this is my encounter with some West LA Crips with the homie Itty Bitty from 30Ruz on possibly Playboy Crips, the ones over there by Cadillac, Corny, and all that shit. So now after the whole get down, homie, I'm telling the homie, I'm like, man, on Bloods, on Pyro, a nigga gonna go through there and try to hit them fools, homie. And at that time, like I said, when niggas felt like we probably got done wrong or outnumbered or something inside these juvenile hall institutions, we'll say we gonna hit niggas, because I done heard homies from get out of YA still carrying on beefs. So I told the homie Itty Bitty, nigga, when I get out, nigga, on pop, nigga, I'm gonna go hit them niggas, homie, because the homie from the low bottom, I'm closer down in Inglewood to get to these niggas. And back then, nigga wouldn't just blow up the P or blow up the B. You really knew you put it on something that you was gonna try to live up to that expectation, homie. So anyway, to dig into the story some more, homie, I finally get up out that motherfucker. So I hit the turf. I tell a couple homies from the turf about the juvenile hall episode with a possibly Playboy motherfuckers, homie. So the homie like, nigga, we can go over there over by Kaiser Hospital, nigga. We go over there, homie. So we young, we catch a motherfucker at the gas station with their car running, and we jump in their car and cut out. So we cut out and we peel. It's like nighttime. We peel out there towards Kaiser Hospital, West LA, homie. So we get over there, homie. You know, we in unfamiliar territory, homie. So, you know, back then, homie, you kind of had to be careful and watch buildings, cause dudes used to be in cuts and everything, homie. You know, homies done got bust on, peeled, everything, trying to go on the mission. Some niggas wasn't successful coming back. And that's kind of what happened with us, homie. As us rolling through young, prowling, I think we on the street Corny or one of them streets over there like that. And all of a sudden we get bust on, homie. You know what I'm saying? The homie had a little piece of flame on. We wind up getting bust on, homie, hearing shot. Bow, 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 bow. We kind of see fire duck, homie. And as we kind of hit the corner, even though we was at long distance, I still bust 2 shots off as we got up out that motherfucker. Bow, bow, we hit the corner. Got back up on Main Street and hit back to the turf, homie. But I always felt good because I stood up to that P-Funk honor that I told the homie, blood on bloods, I'm going to go through there and try to hit them fools, homie. So 89 on up, G stuff, not ye stuff. And that ain't no story to promote drama or nothing. That's just how we used to carry out our action in this lifestyle that we lived. Homie, niggas felt like if we got rushed, we got punked, the fade wasn't proper, we'd get out on the streets and carry it back up, homie. But shout out to the Playboy Crips, homie. It's just a story with us and y'all homeboys when we was young, and we just sharing history, how this ignorancy used to go, homie. One love, homie. I'm out.